Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Welcome to Incredicer. I actually did a video on the demo of this, I think months ago. It's a very, very simple concept. It is an incremental, quicker game where every single time we flip a dice, we get the money that appears on the face of that dice. And as you can imagine, as we progress through this game, things get more insane and more insane and more insane. I mean, even in the demo, we had quite a lot of stuff to work with, put it that way. I mean, I think it got pretty crazy. There was another one as well that we played, which was a coin flipping one that I think it was called Gambler's Table, and I think that one might be coming out soon, but this one is now fully out on Steam as well. Very, very cheap. If you're looking for a silly, stupid little incremental game that you can waste a good couple of hours on, believe you me, this game is not going to disappoint you. But regardless, if you're just interested in playing this, and watching this, sorry, I should say, then welcome to the channel. We post a lot of silly indie games here that you may not have heard of. If you're interested in finding out more, or potentially, I'm sorry for saying at the beginning of the video, you know, being introduced to these games and things that may drain you of your wallet, then please consider subscribing to the channel, giving the video a like, because these will appear on your homepage, and they'll be like, hey, there's a new game that you may like, you may want to see it. So you should try that out. Anyway, so let's get back into things, right? We have quite a few dollars to spend here, but I'm a little bit apprehensive here. I'm a bit of a, I'm considering economy maxing, but then I'm thinking that might be a bad idea. So we've gained almost $300, and that is the price of getting the just income. But I'm thinking like maybe we should actually just, I know that we shouldn't have done that, but you know what? Send me, just send me. It was a bad idea, but just I must not hesitate. I must continue forward. I mean, to be fair, we're already making we've already made a lot of it back now that I'm looking at it. Having more dice apparently is actually just a broken mechanic. Even though you have to roll your mouse over it to actually roll it. So there's diminishing returns because some of them I'm not actually able to reach, but I do believe with many of those games we do end up, I think it's in Gambler's Table, we get a little guy that runs around and flips the coins, but in this game I think it just increases the radius of the mouse. I'm not sure if there's an auto roll. There probably is, and there probably should be, but I'm unsure. Let's get some income upgrade though. And now if we roll a 6, we'll actually get $7. If we roll a 1, we'll get 2, etc, etc, so on and so forth. It's very nice. I had an interesting day yesterday. I'm not gonna I'll spare you the details. Toilet clogged. Base of the toilet leaking. Problem has been created, and I had to go on a side quest yesterday. Ended up buying a rodding, like a plumbing rod, that I then had to go out and access like the main pipe out the front of my house, and then like plunge it with a gigantic like 15-foot pole. And yeah, there was one of our pipes is like kind of like, it's got like a lip, it's not like completely aligned, which means that things can get stuck on it. And dude, the amount of toilet paper that came down, because like, you know, one little bit gets snagged, and then that part snags another part, and then that part, and then it just creates, and it builds and it builds and it builds and it builds until it's eventually blocked. And I tell you what, man, it feels satisfying, except you're obviously dealing with like sewage, which is interesting. Let's have a look at the skill tree. We just got some dark matter, so that's +1 to overall income. But I need 2 together. Oh wait, we need 30 together. Oh, but yeah, I remember. It's when we flip, we get dark matter. Oh my goodness me, that's where. Oh yes, yeah, we got dark matter now. But yeah, seeing poo like come down the sewer and actually like seeing it in its, I guess natural habitat was like very, very strange. That was cool. So dice roll speed, dark matter gain. I think that one's probably an important one to get. Overall income multiplier is going to be insanely good, but not good right now because our numbers are quite low. 10% chance of rolling a higher number, which is lovely. +5 max buyable dice limit. Unlock bronze dice, which is 2 times the income. Unlock cursor area upgrade, which is also pretty good. Roll random dice on roll complete, 5% chance. So I think honestly, first of all, we got to get to rolling. Second of all, I think like the best thing that we can do is holding out for, and you know what, to be honest with you, we can go for another income upgrade because we have like a decent amount of dice at this point. Holding out for the upgrade to dark matter itself, and then just getting like double dark matter with every single roll. I remember doing it in the demo. Now that I'm mentioning it, things are coming back to me. Things are being illuminated to me in some fashion, and I severely love economy upgrades early on that kind of set the pace a little bit. Even though it takes a little bit longer in the early game, it gets you going very, very quickly. So let's get ourselves 400 dark matter, and then let's get that upgrade. Okay, we're coming up on 400 now. And as soon as we get 400, we can jump in here, jump to the skill tree, +1 dark matter gain, which is humongous. To be honest with you, that's also pretty good. We could probably fill that up quite quickly. Now, every single one is going to be giving us 2 dark matter, which is also very, very swag. I think we could probably just get a bunch more dice. Spend a lot of money on it, because, like, I mean, realistically, we're going to accidentally run our fingers over a finger, as if we're playing, and it's actually our finger. We're going to run our mouse over quite a lot of them, and that makes it that we just, you know, we accidentally get a bunch of more dark matter just by, I don't know, doing what we're doing normally, I suppose. I'm not particularly aiming for anything in particular, but at the same time, wait, hold on, I think we can actually get a couple more upgrades here. So dice roll speed is important. What I think I need a couple more, is area of effect on our mouse. Area of effect on our mouse, upgrade me that. That also unlocks idle mode, which is cool. And helper, the helper hands are the ones that will roll for us automatically. Okay, wonderful, wonderful. So now that we have that, we've got upgrades to area increase. And I think that that one could be an exceptionally important one to get. Area increase, I mean, that's what's going to be generating a lot of extra dark matter for us by just us kind of like rolling our mouse over the screen. So we're going to be getting a few upgrades into that. Now, admittedly, it's only a 5% increase, right? So at the end of the day, all we're getting is like a 50% extra on top of what we already have. But there'll be more upgrades on top of that, and more upgrades on top of that, and more upgrades on top of that over the course of the span of, you know, playing this game. So it's definitely worth taking. We have a lot of dark matter, and actually I want to double check here as well. It's going to cost 800 to get +1 dark matter on that as well. We're basically almost there. So I am decidedly tempted to make that happen, because once again, getting the dark matter up is the thing that generates a lot of the momentum of this game. So now we're going to get 3 dark matter for every single dice we roll, and that number is just going to go flying up. And I don't want to necessarily say that we're going to max it out initially. We probably don't need to max it out, but what we probably do want to get the dice, actually. Dice going as quickly as possible as well. Get that going, because more of them equals more dark matter and also more money. But it is such an incredible base plate to like build your foundation on, man. I love it. How much is the next one going to cost, though? 1,600. It is. It's doubling, but we're not doubling the dark matter. But it really shouldn't take us too long to get there, if you ask me. We're almost capped out on dice. But there are upgrades to get the capacity of dice increased as well. So, like, realistically, that's a soft cap. It's not a hard cap by any stretch of the imagination. Okay, so we have our extra dark matter gain now. 3,200. It might be a little bit too many, actually. I think that we may have our work cut out for us here. Us getting 4 dark matter every single time we roll a single dice, so is insanely good. But as well as that, hold on, let me get a bunch more dice here. I do think it's time to start putting it into other things, potentially. And you know what? We have a decent amount of dark matter to do that. Now that we're generating a lot, so 10% income multiplier, and then each of these multiplies the amount of money that are, at least gives us a flat amount when we roll, for instance, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. From there, income general, +5 general income to all dice, which is pretty cool. Unlocks chance of 100% income, a 5% chance. Plus 10% general multiplier to all dice. This is going to cost us 800. I think getting the helping hand, which will allow us to flip things and roll dice without us having any intervention, could be quite nice. So let's get a helping hand. So it's just going to run its finger across the map, and it's very, very slow. But you just think when you have like 100 of these, all quick and random stuff, it can make things happen. Now, what I want to check is how much the bronze dice. 1,800 for the bronze dice. And that is twice the income of a regular die, I suppose I should say. Die? Dice? I'm going to say dice. It just seems... I know it's probably incorrect, but I don't care, man. It's just... It's an easier life to live, put it that way. Let's get some more dice. Actually, we should probably be saving a little bit in case, when I say in case, when we do get that bronze dice, so that we can actually buy a couple here. Let's unlock the... Oh wait, so I need a little bit more. It's 1800, not 1600. Okay, that's fine. That should be enough now. And then we pick up the bronze dice, and then that unlocks everything here. Multiplier to just dice. +5 buyable helper hands. +5 buyable cursor area upgrades as well. Dice roll speed could be good as well, actually. Let's pop some in there. Maybe worth, like, first of all, buying some bronze dice. We can buy quite a few of them, actually. Just gathering a bit of dark matter, and then boosting some of those starter upgrades that are going to help us out. That we kind of ignored at the beginning just because it was a little. It was easy to ignore them, admittedly. You see. Chance of rolling a higher number. I mean, I'm happy with that. I got no issues with that whatsoever. Let's buy some more bronze dice. Actually, we should, you know what? We could cap out the amount of dice that we have on the just dice. It's actually a little bit expensive to cap out the just dice. It's cheaper to buy the bronze ones. But you know what? We'll just max it out because we can. So buy some more bronze dice here. $12 a pop. Not bad at all. Okay, we have 1800. Let's go for some dice roll speed. Dice roll speed is probably not super OP, but it just means that when we're rolling our mouse over everything, like it does make a difference. So why don't we go upgrades here? +2 to the bronze income. I think area increase as well. I like the idea that it's actually quite. You know what? It says it's only increasing it by 5%, but it feels like there's more. It feels like there's more to it. Okay, we have 2600 dark matter. We should probably do something with it here. We can pump that into overall income. That's going to be decent. Income multiplier as well could be really, really nice. I mean, we're making $20+ from some of these. Just increase that area radius. Why not? And then just make sure that we're keeping up with the dice here as well. Okay, I went into a fugue state there. We have got we had 5,000 dark matter. Now we're gonna be getting even more. 6,400. That's light work. Let's get 6,400. Just max me out on dark matter. That's all I care about right now. Okay, that only took a few minutes of locking in. Boom. Dark matter gained has been maxed. What happens if we just start spamming now? What are we getting? We're getting a lot. We're getting a decent amount, man. It's starting to go up, okay? It's going up pretty quickly. We're buying more bronze dice as well. I like it. I mean, getting it maxed out early means that there's more skill upgrades and stuff like that. It's very, very useful. Let's have a look at the skill tree and let's see what we maybe want to work with here. I think we could go into that, and then, I mean, that's a just dice multiplier. It's just dice, only just dice that are getting multiplied income here. That's the thing that we have the most of, so it's not so bad. However, it does beg the question, should we be focusing on something else? I think the answer is probably yeah. We should be working towards maybe increasing the amount of things we can buy, or ideally, I don't know, getting silver dice or something like that. It's going to take 4,500 for silver dice. It's not so bad. It's not so bad. What do we got here? Movement speed on the helper hands. Recovery speed as well. Idle mode. I'm not sure about that one. Oh! Interesting. Interesting. Oh, but it stops, though. That's a shame. That's so much slower than if I was to do it myself. It's like a DVD logo, though. I mean, I'm glad we got it. I mean, if I go to the bathroom or something like that during this recording, then I can certainly leave it on, and at least I won't be getting nothing. But I think it's probably still better to just play like this. We've earned 100,000 money over the course of our run already. We just got an achievement for that, which is wonderful. Let's have a look at the skill tree. We gotta have something. I mean, we could just push towards silver dice, to be honest with you. 4,500 is not that much, given the rate that we're gaining it. I don't hate it at all. I'm holding off for no reason, I think, on getting the just dice increase like capacity here. I don't know why. let's get the silver dice. So we get another achievement. Oh, these are so cheap though. They're so cheap. We can just spend a lot of money on them. And they're 3 times the income as well. So it's even better, man. But you know what the best thing is? More dice equals more dark matter, which is more upgrades, which is better things. Better things in the future. We have just maxed out our area as well. It wasn't too expensive, thankfully. I think we could get some extra income on the silver dice. The silver die. I called it die. What am I doing? The silver dice as well. We just want to make sure that we're keeping up to date on actually buying as many of them as we can, though. Can we unlock gold dice already? 25,000. Now, actually, roll random dice on roll complete. That can cause a chain reaction. Hold on a minute. This actually could be... That's really good. 5% chance. So there's a 10% chance for something to roll. And then if we put into this, that's another 5% chance of rolling a random dice. That's 15% chance for a dice to roll twice when we roll 1 dice. And then... Oh, okay, you know what? This could be good. This can cause some severe chain reactions, I think. That being said, it's still a very small percent chance. I can see a couple firing off. Yeah, there's one on the right side of the screen. If we stay on the left side of the screen, you may occasionally see a dice jump around here. But the thing is, this is obviously an incremental game, so like those little incremental differences are the things that make the difference here. So let's get this upgraded. So I mean, it's supposed to be like a 20% chance for something to happen when it rolls, right? Multiplier to all dice seems really good. 5% chance of double income is pretty good as well. You know what? These back 3, I like the look of them. I like the sound of them. So actually, what's the middle one? 4K, 8K, 11K dark matter is kind of what we're looking for here. Ooh, that's a lot of money. Let's get some more helper hands as well. Get some assistance. We've got the first set of 5K, so let's unlock a chance for double income. And keep going. And hopefully our money should shoot through the roof a little bit here. Because some of them, if a silver hits it, that could be like 60 bucks, you know? And it does seem like it's going up a decent amount. We'll put it into silver income as well, just in case. Why not? We're about to hit another 4K as well here. And with that 4K, we can spend it on 10% general multiplier to all dice. So if we hit a double on that, I just saw $70 pop up. 70 bucks? Alrighty then. Okay. And the final one is 3 grand, which realistically shouldn't take that long. By the way, I just want you to know, I appreciate this game becomes like a PowerPoint presentation very quickly because of all the dark matter that's appearing. I do actually wonder if there is a setting for hide dark matter particles. I couldn't even speak there. That should probably, that honestly is cool. It's a very, very cool effect, and when things are happening, it rocks. I do wonder as well. I'm just trying to help you here. I'm just gonna do that as well. I don't know. I don't even know if that's going. It's infinitely less satisfying because we don't actually get to see the money that we're gaining. But what I will say is, what it lacks in that, it definitely makes up for in the fact that the computer and the game does not look like 3 pixels in a dream. It is severely difficult. Good to see as well. I'm not playing at my best today. I had to go up into the attic because the squirrel is back, and I had to reset traps and stuff like that. But I kind of junted my hand forwards, and it went into like the fiberglass insulation a little bit. Like it brushed against it. I don't know if you've ever seen a video of someone rolling around fiberglass insulation, which you should never do, by the way, just as a suggestion. But sometimes like people don't know, and then they post like TikToks of like their friend rolling around in it because it's fluffy and it's like soft. You think it's soft. But yeah, I've got like, you know, like microscopic cuts on my hand from glass, I suppose, and it's like a little bit itchy. But dude, I'm at war. Okay, I'm at war, and compromises must be made in war times. That's all I'm gonna say. Let's increase our income here. Let's keep going. We've got 8,000 dark matter, but I kind of like. I could do that. I could do that, and that's even more chance of increasing income here. What I really want, and what I really pray, and what I really hope for is another dark matter upgrade. But I don't realistically know if it's possible. Like, I don't know where I'd find it, I should say. I'm sure there might be an extra one that gives more dark matter down the line. But right now, I'm at a loss because I don't know where I'd find that. I accidentally bought a buyable cursor area upgrade. That's my bad. 5 general income to just dice. I mean, to be honest with you, like, I actually think that's probably a decent idea, just getting the area increase, because it's cheap. It's cheap enough. If we've got the skill tree, we can buy another one as well. And we're almost maxed out on that. But the radius is quite a lot bigger, actually. Okay, we've got one more upgrade, and then our area increase is going to be done. Let's buy that there. Very nice. Very, very swag. We've got 4,000 dark matter, but what to spend on? It just makes me think, like, should I just go for gold here? Or maybe, like, I mean, we could see if there's any other upgrades for the helping hand. We should be taking, like, some upgrades, even if we don't necessarily believe in them, because it opens up the prospect of, like, another pathway that we can go down. If I was a betting man, though, given these upgrades here, and I suppose, like, no, not that one, but I think if we get the gold dice, I'd probably be willing to bet that there might be a dark matter upgrade in that line. Doesn't really make any sense anywhere else. But we can see. We can see. Let's try and get ourselves a little bit more suited and booted. And work our way towards 25k dark matter to get the golden dice. Okay, we are very fastly approaching 25,000 dark matter. We've been getting some cash here. And I've also saved up almost $250,000 because I want to pump it all into gold dice. Buyable cursor area upgrade is actually not what I'm looking for, and neither is helper hand. That is not ideal now. However, we can go for income on the gold dice. I'm very happy to run that back. And then we're going to buy gold dice, and we're going to spend a lot of cash here. Let's buy 20. And then, oh, it's $500,000 for that. Okay, you know what? Never mind. Just give me the gold dice. I was like, okay, we can get some... We can make something happen here. But yeah, I take it back. I changed my mind. I changed my mind. Still, though, skill tree. It's $2,000 for these, man. Oh, my God. Even these are kind of like... You know what? Why have we not gone for 10% chance for a higher number? Am I okay? Or dice roll speed. I'm cooked, man. What am I doing? What am I thinking? Give me some more helping hands. I think I know what I want to focus on next, and it might actually be helping hands. Movement speed plus recovery speed equals... I have like an AFK, like, dark matter factory, I think. Okay, let's get the chance for a higher number. Let's get dice roll speed as well. We cannot afford the next one, but we can get that very, very easily. Skill tree, upgrade that as well. Income multiplier for 1,000 is really good as well. We should very much get that, and it's a shame that we haven't already. So let's get that, upgrade that now. These are really, really, really cheap. I wonder as well if it's worth, like, working my way through all of these, but just because, like, we can get a lot of it for a couple grand, you know? Maybe we should just stay focused, actually, on helper hands being useful, I think. Okay. Helping hand. It's, not inexpensive, but it's still expensive. It's going to take a little bit of cash to get there, which is not ideal. But having more of them is good, though, I suppose. We just earned a total of 100,000 dark matter in this game already. That's a lot of dark matter. So we just bought the final level of 5% chance of 100% income, so that's a 15% chance, ideally. And I think it's probably worth us putting in some stuff here just to make our original dice actually cook a little bit more. We're still going to have to farm some more dark matter, though, to make that happen. But for the time being, boom, that's all maxed. We can get some points into these as well. Even though they're our lowest dice, we still have a lot of them, you know? Same with the bronze dice, though, for sure. It's going to cost us 50,000 dark matter to unlock the emerald dice, so... Just thinking, like... Do I mentally prepare for that? I mean, honestly, it's really not that much. You have 6k already. I think it would probably take, like, 5 minutes of me, like, actively doing it for it to work. I don't think it's that bad at all, though, to be honest with you. I don't think it's really bad. I think it's chill. Could go for that as well. That would make things faster. You know what? I can live with that. You know what? We'll work on upgrading this. And then in the meantime, like, we'll work on upgrading it. Getting it to max. Or as far max as we can. And then we'll make the push to 50,000 dark matter with this new and improved area increase. And we'll see how much money we have at the end of it. How about that? So I mean, we're almost... Are we there? 6k. We should be there after that. Boom, 6k. Area increase. It's expensive though, admittedly. It's expensive. I don't know if we'll even have the money for it, frankly. But you know what? Let's work towards that emerald increase, because I believe. Okay, we're so nearly there. We have got 48,000 dark matter and $1 million. We've been grinding, baby, but it's gonna pay off. Emerald dice have been unlocked. 100k for the ruby dice, huh? I need more dark matter, help me! Okay, right, so what do we get from this? More viable hands, more cursor area upgrades. You're really killing me here, aren't you? You really hate me, don't you? 150 income to the gold dice, so it is quite crazy. Oh wait, dark matter gain! Dark matter gain! I was right, I just didn't see it. I was right, I just didn't see it. Okay, you know what? That's fine though. We're gonna work our way. We're gonna get that. We're gonna get that. I could have saved myself a whole heap of time. Nevertheless, it's time to stack up on some emerald dice. What do we think about that? These are expensive as heck, man. What are we doing here? We can get 50 out of 50. Give me an area upgrade. Give me another area upgrade, and then just send me. We've got emerald dice out there. Should be making some cash. 8k is where we want to be to get the dark matter upgrade. Let's keep persevering. Let's keep pursuing, and let's get those upgrades sorted. I just got a bunch of upgrades to the buyable limit for the just dice, and I'm realizing I've been wasting dark matter here, because lots and lots more dice equals lots and lots more dark matter. I am so stupid for not having done this earlier. I mean, listen, it's not like the most amazing increase I've ever seen on dark matter, but it just makes sense for the time being. And I think we should do exactly the same thing with the buyable dice limit on, to be fair, dice roll speed as well. We've missed out quite a few half-decent situations here, frankly. Luck for the bronze dice, overall income as well. There's a few that we could work with here. Okay, maybe we should max out this tree as well, just so we don't have to come back to it. Okay, so let's get boom boom, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ah, so close, so close. Okay, 10. There we go. Boom. That is all of just. Oh wait, we haven't done you yet. No. Now we should be able to do it. Boom. That's just dice completely maxed out. Everything on this tree is done. I think having the helping hands be boosted as well is probably pretty valuable now that I mention it. I have spent a little bit of time getting up the movement speed and the recovery time on the helper hand here. I'm gonna make a break for 100k. I think we're gonna make a break for 100,000 ruby dice. The dark matter thing. Listen, I want to do it. I wish I could do it. But it's 32k, then that's going to go up to 64k, then 128k. It's just going to get more and more expensive. I mean, there's only 5 levels of it, but like I think it needs to be brought back to when we have a lot of dice already, even more dice than we currently have, that are generating unbelievable amounts of dark matter. It's a shame. Until then, though, we're still going to get it, but until then, we need to make 100k. We're already a 10th of the way there. Let's make this happen. Okay, 100,000 has been gathered. Okay, we've got enough for the next dice. We have 4 million to spend as well, so the ruby dice is now unlocked. We've got the diamond dice coming up. This unlocks us more Bible cursors. It unlocks us more helping hands, which is fine and dandy, I suppose. Plus 500 to overall income on the ruby dice as well. It's completely worth getting, I think. Let's get another one there. And then we have 4 million to spend on, I think, just Ruby Dice, just to try and get that working. I don't have a clue. I mean, like, what level income is it here? It's 6 times income. It's actually not crazy better than what we had already, to be honest with you. But I mean, this is 7 times income and it's 200k. It's twice as many. It's an interesting one for sure. It's an interesting one. Maybe it's worth going back and actually having a look. Oh, this does give dark matter gain as well, but it's only 12k as well. So maybe we should. Oh, hold on. There's dark matter gain all over the shop here. Oh my god! When did this appear? Did I? Hold on a minute. Ah! Okay. You know what? We're gonna pretend that never happened, okay? We're gonna pretend that none of this has ever happened. We're not stupid, okay? I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna start getting some dark matter upgrades, okay? It's not my fault, man. Look at the skill tree. Look at the skill tree so far, okay? Just put the dark matter upgrade in the bag, oh bro. I've been buying some upgrades. However, this skill tree actually scares me. I think I'm gonna work towards diamond dice right now. We're almost halfway there. This game is terrifying me, man. I'm scared. We've gotten some dark matter upgrades. Not everything on everything, but we've gotten some of each, you know? We got like 30, but it's 38k for an upgrade there, you know? Which I guess I probably could get and I maybe should get. But I'm like, do I make back the 38k that I spend over the course of this 200k? It doesn't seem necessarily likely. We're at 92k already. Our helping hands are doing some pretty fine work. They've been maxed out, and there's not really any other upgrades for them apart from to buy more, but we do have 90 of them, which is a lot. We've got more bronze dice, we've got more silver dice. There's stuff happening, but it's a tough cookie here, because we, you know what, get the extra area of effect here. There's just so much dark matter required for everything, you know? And it's scary. We're gonna get 200k. We're gonna get 200k, okay? We're approaching 195k, 196k, 197. We're about to get 200. We have almost $8 million as well. I'm praying that this can sort us out. You know what? We're gonna keep going. That's right, we're gonna keep going until we hit 8 million. There we go, boom. Okay, we got diamond dice. What comes next? Nothing comes next. Interesting. We're at cap here. We're at cap, but that means we can rebuild. We can facilitate other things as well. We have 100. Oh wait, that's the income. Never mind. Sorry, I was about to freak out there. The diamond dice. I mean, it's not income that's so crazy that I'm like, yeah, this is totally worth it. 2,000 total income. I mean, sure. I guess we have to like aim for the dice then. I can't even see them in the midst of everything here. I think that might be a ripoff, man. I'm really sorry to report. I think I might be like, this dice is ripping me off, but it is the last dice, so I kind of get it. I think it's probably worth as well picking up area of effect increase ones as well. We have 2 there. You don't get them that many. Take that though. You know what, we'll take the helping hands as well. Helping hands are great. Upgrade me here. It costs $1 million to get an area of effect increase, which is quite a lot when you think about it. I see when you think about it. You know, you can see that it's a lot. Maybe wondering like as well, if there's value to be had in increasing the income of all of our previous dice. Even bronze is not fully maxed out. But with like, you know, the amount of dark matter that we're actually pulling in here, there's a chance that getting that up to 100 and like increasing the income of it all like helps bring the bottom line up a little bit. Because those are the majority of our dice. The majority of our dice are the dice that don't bring in that much money, I suppose. And to be honest, like 35k, the dark matter income is actually pretty half decent here. So why don't we have a look at this? Why don't we have a look at this? Let's see here, right? So 38k, that's gonna spend your entire budget. We can't be doing that. Let's get that up there. Let's get that up there. It's expensive, but we managed to make it happen. And then from there, we're just going to increase those multipliers again. Whether or not it like makes a genuine change to the numbers we pull in is probably to be seen, admittedly. But we can keep going back to it and having a look here. So, chance of 100% income on a 5% chance for the bronze dice is pretty chill. And these are nice as well to probably pick up. 24k though. It's not cheap. Put it that way. It's not cheap. Let's pick up another dark matter here. Do we have any dark matter that are cheaper than 38k? Because that's quite 32k. 32k, sorry. Yeah. 20k for that one. That's pretty nice. 24k. 16k. Seems to me like we should probably make that happen sooner rather than later. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. In the meantime, we could definitely use some more dice. We've got some cheaper dice that we can use not to necessarily make income, but we use it to make dark matter, which is, some would argue, more valuable. Hold on. Chance to shoot projectile on roll complete. I feel like I gotta see this. Okay, I think it's gonna be difficult to see this until we actually upgrade it. Interesting. I need to do some more experimentation here, I think. 1% chance to shoot projectile. Or plus 1% chance. Projectile pierce. Let's go for that. Plus 1 projectile count as well. And I'm assuming that if it hits something, it will also roll that dice. Because otherwise, why would we be shooting anything? I have been flipping dice. For so long, man. I've been having a good time. Don't get me wrong. But the amount of dark matter that we require right now. I've managed to put some points into income for everything. And I've come to learn that there's some mini games, so to speak. So these guys shoot out their projectiles. We know that. They're kind of difficult to see, but you can see them if you're looking very carefully. The gold dice have a combo situation where consecutive numbers create a combo that then can increase, and then you get more multiplier and then more money, ideally, or essentially. Emerald has an AoE wave effect that will hit things in a radius and force them to roll. This has a chance, the ruby dice have a chance, which I have not unlocked yet, but we can unlock, but I'll explain it while we do it. We'll shoot an AoE projectile. Now, unsure what that one's saying, but an AoE projectile still does sound like a fantastic thing. And then the diamonds one is if you roll a consecutively increased number, it will cause a combo. So for instance, 4 to 5, then 5 to 6. Obviously you can't get more than 6 on a 6-sided dice. Then it goes to 1, then 1, 2, 1, and then 2, 3, etc. And then that is where we lie, I suppose. That's where everything is. I've got my idle mode. Actually, I put idle mode on while we're doing this, I suppose. And you know what? We can very almost afford the wave, which is something we'll unlock. Unsure how good it is, though. Or if we'll see it in action. It was for the ruby dice, right? We don't have that many ruby dice. We should buy more. I just want to show you what this is going to look like. I'm going to say goodbye to you, by the way. See you later, very soon. Help me! I'm 3 pixels. Help me! That's how much dark matter is coming in. And then we're going to turn the dark matter pixels off. And we're making 11 grand. I'm seeing 11 grand pop up. 11 grand again. There's a lot of money being made, put it that way. I haven't seen an active skill. Oh, don't do that. I haven't seen an active skill yet. There must be one somewhere, but I'm just not sure where it is on the skill tree. It feels like it's something that I need to uncover, like a secret or something like that. To be fair, could be something you get for sorting out the entire tree. And you know, I'm tempted to just fill in some of these gaps a little bit here. Multiplier to all dice. It's a crazy tree. It is a crazy tree. You can't fit it even all in one screen. Incredicer is... The idle mode as well. I've put a couple points into that just to like let it ride, see if give it a try. It's quite expensive, actually. I mean, obviously it scales probably quite nicely with your area of effect. Area of effect, we haven't gotten up to the maximum. But it's also like, I mean, look at the expenses, you know what I mean? It's an expensive situation you're working with there. Just to get the 5%. The 5% is a nudge, but it's not a big nudge. It's like, you know, feeling someone's jacket brush against you while you walk past them on the street. You're not like actually making contact, but you technically your particles have touched. My throat is cooked, man. Am I okay? But there's quite a number of systems happening right now. I don't even know if you can like see. Can you see? Help me! Can you like there is projectiles firing out of the silver dice, I believe. Is it the silver dice? I think it's the silver dice. They are there. They've been upgraded to the max as well. And there's also like if things collide, then they also like roll other thing. Oh, there's a whole heap to it, man. There's a whole heap to it. Plus 50% general multiplier to all dice. It's pretty good as well, actually. This game is insane for how deep in the hole. Do you know what? I bet the active item's like right there. I bet it's like for getting everything and then something appears there as well. This game is insane. Considering it's just rolling some dice, okay? But I'm tempted. I want to keep playing. See, that's my issue. That's my issue. I've been playing it for like almost 2 hours. But I'm like, but we're not quite done yet. I got one more in me. Oh, man. Roll random dice on roll complete is great. Roll current dice. Roll random dice is a fantastic one. I love that one. That's what keeps the chain moving. That's what keeps everything moving. Put idle mode on while we look at this. Our dark matter is never going to be as good as if we were actually actively participating in it. That's the issue. This is simply not good enough. But that being said, we also kind of didn't ignore, but we did very lately come into the dark matter game. I mean, to be honest, it's not like crazy faster, but it is like to say it is, you know, it's pretty fast compared to like letting idle take care of things. 33k. I think we could probably afford like a dark matter upgrade with that. If I'm honest with you, I accidentally just put 2 in there. That did not mean to. I just put another one in there. 48k for that one. That one is 32k. We can put it in there. That increases it even more. This game, Incredicer, is a fantastic game. If you're bored and you really need something, just you don't even need to lock in because you got the idle mode there. And let's have a look here. Actually, our highest roll on diamond has been 26k. Oh, sorry, no, 13k. We've actually rolled quite a lot of 6s compared to everything else here. We have rolled how much? 500,000 dice. You can't see it, it's behind me. We have rolled 516,000 dice. Actually, yeah, I'm telling a lie. We've only been playing for an hour and 40 minutes. I'm lying, okay? 150k odd a second. It's crazy that our just dice are actually has produced a higher result than that. But that being said, I maxed out everything on like the 6s and stuff like that, so it does make quite a degree of sense. And then the dark matter that's been accumulated from it. Okay, yeah, 24 million. You know, it is a workhorse. That being said, though, diamond is crazy considering it's kind of late in the game, but it is making money. I didn't give it that much thought. But just dice and then diamond dice are the two goats, it would seem. I guess I could like, I guess I should. I do kind of owe it to like put some income multipliers into this and let it ride, I suppose, right? Because now the highest is 18k. That's making us like quite a lot of our income. It's like more than everything else put together, actually. That's a lot of income. And we want to keep buying them. Gotta keep getting them up. I can't even see the diamond dice in this, so it's hard to see. It's hard to see in the muck what is going on exactly, man. But it's somewhere in there. There's diamond dice being rolled, and I'm gonna keep buying more. And then I guess from that, where do you go from there? Do you just go income multiplier again? Do you worry about it, or do you go for like lower level stuff that you can income multiply? Because like I guess this is probably gonna be cheaper, right? It's probably considerably cheaper. I'm going for diamond as if like it's even like, yeah, ruby or even emerald could probably be good because we've already got like quite a few dice there. Anyway, this game is unbelievably addicting. It's got me, and it's got me good. It really has got me good. I guess what, you know what though? I don't even think I've unlocked it. We need 60,000 to unlock the wave AoE that's part of the emerald, I believe it is. Oh no, we've got the area projectile. Oh wait, I can see it. It's like a little mortar that fires. It's just yeah. Oh wait, no, that's a different one. That was just a wave. It's just a circle that goes through and it hits anything that passes through. I don't know if it pierces though. I'd be willing to say. Projectile speed, not projectile speed, projectile distance, and then also radius. You just got to focus your eye, like not focus your eyes. You know when you like kind of, like in Blue Lock, you have to like phase out a little bit, so that your subconscious is doing a lot of the work, and you're just waiting for any anomaly in the things you're looking at. I don't know. Listen, anyway, we have 18 million. Just rock me on as many dice as you can possibly rock me on. The screen is completely filled. This has been Incredicer. It is a fantastic idle / incremental game that you can definitely put quite a few hours into. It is £2. It is. Let me just double check that and make sure that I'm not lying to you. I don't want to lie to you. It's like straight to your face. It is £2.24. So I would say like $3. Now, if this looks like something that would be interesting to you, if you like Gambler's Table, or if you like the demo from Incredicer, you can check it out on Steam. Beyond that, though, thank you so much for watching this video. I greatly appreciate it. I hope you've been enjoying like the kind of more edited stuff recently. People have said like, you know, I like the much longer ones, but we've been playing some like idle games and incremental games, and a lot of the time there's kind of just like nothing happening and waiting. So at least this is like feels like there's a bit of pace going to it. But until next time, thank you so much for watching. If you're interested and you are watching this video still and you're not subscribed, I would greatly appreciate if you would subscribe to the channel and give the video a like, because it will mean that the videos that I make on games you may not have heard of get recommended on the homepage, and you don't have to go to the sub box and all that kind of stuff. You don't need to have the notifications on, but I appreciate it. And have a great day anyway. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.